Welcome to Lockmania's 100 sub challenge lock. I received this lock in his giveaway package and it's the last lock that I've not yet picked on camera. Here is the tag, 100 sub pinned by Lockmania. Here is the bidding, nice ups and downs on a wonderful Ruko key. Lock wax, no problem. And it actually only turns to the left, but the things here on the back came loose as I removed this back plate, because with a back plate it's quite hard to clamp it in a vise. I've picked this lock twice before off camera, and that's my third attempt to pick it on camera. It's a nasty lock that just don't want to open when the camera is running. So now my tension wrench was stuck. Okay, so here's the tension on. You can see I've marked plug and the front with a black line to see also the tiniest bit of movement, because the plug does move back and forth just a little bit, but it's very subtle. So apply tension and using this deforest from Peterson to pick the pins. Okay, I think that's 4 binding. Got it. The plug turned a little bit, and 5, and the plug turned a little bit more. That's good. Starting with good feedback. 2, and I felt the plug turning even more, and I'm very light now at the tension, because I think we've got counter milling in the chambers of the plug, and with normal tension the whole lock will seize up and you will get nowhere. So 1 is loose, 2 is good, I think, 3 is down. Not sure if it needs to be that much of being deep down, but even if I lighten up the tension almost all the way, no feedback. So 4, I think I was there before, judging from the separation lines here. So 1, not sure what's up with 2, 3, feedback from 4, but I'm not sure if this is going to overset the lock or if we have serration hanging in the counter milling. So I'm lightening up the tension and testing all pins again and again. Okay, try again. 4 and 5. So that was like before. It was 2. Another touch on 4 and the plug turned a little bit more. 1, 2. It was 4, I believe. Got a click. Now if this is counter rotation from 2, or if it is going to overset. So that was at least a nice sound, but I think I just slipped away from the pin. I don't think that we are overset actually. It was 4 or 5. Okay, 1 is loose. 2, I don't know. Maybe 2 is hanging on a serration and the counter milling. So I release tension, see if I can get it up. Maybe now. Then 3. Nothing more from 3. 4, 5. This lock is tricky. As I said, I picked it before twice and it was not too difficult. Okay, that was 2 or 3. And I think we've got more turn on the plug. So this is exciting. I touched 5 and it even turned more, and now I think 1 is binding. Yes, 1 is binding. It was like this before when I got an open, so I have to turn back the plug, and now we've got an open. Very nice, cool lock. Thanks Lockmania for the fun. So then now let's try to gut it without any trouble. I have prepared a shim, a decent shim this time. First remove the bendy clip. That worked nice. And this is the limitation part here that usually allows the plug only turn to the, turn to the left. I have no luck with these locks. So why is this not coming back? Okay, there's a driver pin. I need to depress. Okay. So that's the stage where we started. Now let's see if I can. Very nice. These shims are great. This is from Sparrows. Nice sturdy shims. And so I should be able to slide out the plug without making a mess. And yes, this worked. So, lesson learned, use great shims, you'll get a great gutting. So, let's see. One is a standard key pin with a master wafer. We look at the pins really close just in a moment. Standard in 2. One with a wafer here in 3. Another wafer in 4, and 5 is a standard. Looking at the plug, we can see the counter milling here in 1, 2, 3, and 4 on both sides. And 5 is normal. Yeah, like on the other Ruko, this is done by this sleeve here that goes around the plug. And the plug is filed down a little bit here on the top, and then the sleeve makes it all round again and leaves this gap here. Pretty cool. So let's continue with the drivers. That's the nice Ruko driver here. It's a very complex pin with a wafer here on the... No, what was this? This was at the end towards the spring, like so. And this is a new type of acid driver, or we'll inspect this just in a second. Maybe I get out the springs first. Then here we have a spool in 4 and this chin bottle thingy driver in 5. Okay, so here we have the chambers in the Bible, all smooth, standard, nothing modified. Now let's look at the pins. So we have a standard key pin in 1, and this is a master wafer. So I think so that the key pin gets a little bit longer, and we can use this key with a bidding that you choose. Let's see if the bidding really requires this. Yeah, you can see it's too short without the wafer. So the wafer is necessary for the bidding. I believe that's the same for 3 and 4. So then we have in 1 this nice Ruko driver that's designed to catch on the counter milling. In 2 we have, that's a screw actually, that's part of a screw. We can see the thread, very nice, and a wafer here on top. And we have standard key pin in 3 and that's actually not a standard driver. Let's see if I can zoom in a bit more. I think that's a new style acid driver with very sharp edges at the end and very shallow reduction of diameter top and bottom. Then we have a spool in 4 and another one of these nice old Ruko drivers in 5. Pretty cool lock, a lot of fun to pick. Was a bit reluctant to get picked on camera, but it was great fun. So Lockmania, thank you very much for this interesting lock, and everybody else, thank you very much for watching. Happy picking and bye bye.